Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on the Ordinary Boy Boxing channel. Now in today's video it's my quick pick for the upcoming heavyweight contest that goes down this Saturday at Wembley Arena in London. It's the rematch between Joe Joyce and Zhilei Zhang. Before the first fight I made my prediction. I was predicting Joe Joyce to beat Zhang and I was wrong. Zhang beat up Joe Joyce. We saw the fight end with a stoppage, which was surprising for Joe Joyce because he is the juggernaut. He does seem like the Terminator. He can't be put down, he can't be stopped, but he was on that occasion. I was quite surprised, obviously, because that wasn't my pick. Zhang previously had a fight with Hrgovic in which Hrgovic did win technically, but I felt that Zhilei Zhang deserves the win. So Zhang, having really had that moral victory over Hrgovic and now obviously beating Joe Joyce, to me his stock has really risen. He is just under those kind of top 3 or 4 heavyweights for me. And if he does the number again on Joe Joyce, then you really have to be looking at him in the heavyweight picture, fighting for a heavyweight title against Usyk or Fury. Both of these men are quite old, even for heavyweights. I think, you know, from memory, I think Joe Joyce is 38 and Zhilei Zhang is 40. So really, a loss here for either man is really going to derail their career and leave them with not a lot of time to recoup. So the first question I always think is, do I see this any different whenever there's a rematch? I've said this before, I always favour the man that won the first time. However, saying that, my last prediction on this channel was Chris Eubank Jr. and Liam Smith, and I picked Liam Smith, and Chris Eubank Jr. actually turned the tide and won the rematch. My thoughts after the first Joe Joyce and Zhilei Zhang fight was simply that I felt that Joe Joyce could make the changes to win. So I don't think it's bothered him, and I still believe that. I think Joe in that fight didn't rely enough on his boxing skill and rely too much on his granite chin and to kind of withstand the storm and walk his opponent down, which he has done pretty much every other fight. However, with Zhilei Zhang he couldn't do this. Zhang's very, very, very tough, very big, and hits hard, so it didn't work. So my thoughts are, hopefully going into this rematch, Joe Joyce will have worked on the things that he needs to work on to give a better performance, or at least a different performance. So going in, taking all that into account, my prediction for the rematch between Zhilei Zhang and Joe Joyce, I am going to predict Joe Joyce to win on points. My thought process is that Joe Joyce will come in with a better game plan. He will box a bit more. He won't just walk into shots like he was doing, and be able to outbox and win enough rounds to win on points. It also should be said that, you know, obviously both men are quite old, and Joe Joyce did have that reputation of being a juggernaut, a Terminator, be able to walk through anything. Was that a sign that the age is getting to him? I'm not sure. We will find out on Saturday. I'm going to guess it wasn't, though. I'm going to guess that he just come in with the wrong game plan against a man who was a lot tougher and hit a lot harder than he thought he would. So that's my prediction. My prediction for the rematch between Joyce versus Zhang on Saturday is Joe Joyce to win on points. However, nothing would surprise me. Whoever wins this fight, in my opinion, deserves to have a shot at a heavyweight championship. As I said, Zhang has put in a great performance against Hrgovic and now a great performance against Joyce. If he beats him again, he's more than deserving for a heavyweight title shot. And Joe Joyce, if he wins, he would have overturned that sole loss to Zhang. And he really has, and I said this in my last prediction video for this fight, he really has fought a who's who of the heavyweight division of who he can fight. He's not shied away from challenges. He's beat Dubois, he's beat Parker, he's now fighting Zhang again. So I think, you know, if you look at in a division, in a sport and especially a division where people do avoid each other, I don't think Joe Joyce has done that. So I think if he does win, he is deserving of a shot at a title. Anyway, do let me know in the comments below who you're picking for the big fight on Saturday night. Is it Juggernaut Joe Joyce or is it Zhilei Zhang? Please do let me know. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And I shall see you all in the next video.